Afternoon, it is exactly 4 p.m. East African time here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you very much for keeping it TV47, and of course, you're just in time for news now with I, Sheilar Chelangat, and it begins now. We begin with Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen, who has announced a 100-day crackdown on second-generation alcohol businesses targeting licensed manufacturers, retailers, and consumers, all in a bid to rid the country of the menace of illicit alcohol and narcotics. The CS issued a stern warning to politicians who allegedly support this illegal business, claiming that complicity by officers seeks to kill businesses. He was speaking during his visit to Kiambu County, where the emergence of bars and shops have been used to trade illicit alcohol and drugs has caused a grave concern. He also cautioned officers who will be found culpable that formal action will be taken against them.
We also have influential persons who use their resources to compromise our officers, who take bribes, and they are bribed to facilitate the thriving of this business. We have said that within the next 100 days, we will do RRI, Rapid Results Initiative, that will do massive operation that will comprise a team from the national level and the officers within the county to make sure that we clean the area.
All right, and away from that, Finance Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has defended the economic record of President William Ruto's government, urging leaders to listen to Kenyans and support the call for dialogue issued by opposition leader Raila Odinga. While speaking during the 43rd graduation ceremony of the University of Eastern African Baraton, Mbadi said the government inherited an economy burdened by debt, but he has continued to fulfill its obligations, including making early payments on part of the Eurobond set to mature in 2027. He also highlighted signs of economic recovery.
That inflation of 9.6% has come down to 4%. That foreign exchange reserve that was barely 2.5 months of import cover is today 5 months of import cover. We managed the 2024 Eurobond loan, and we have even paid in advance the 2027 Eurobond loan, because we didn't want to get into the same space that we found ourselves into, because those who were in the office then did not think strategically to manage our liability in a way that would not expose our economy. We have decided to do it differently. We have no danger of defaulting anymore. Now we can discuss other things, but not defaulting on our loan.
All right, moving on, the Ministry of Health in Kitui County has stocked 86 health facilities with anti-venom drugs to help curb the rising cases of snake bites across the region. Speaking to the media, Kitui County Medical Supplies Chief Officer Aggrey Kamba confirmed that all 8 sub-counties now have level 4 hospitals, several health centers and dispensaries equipped with anti-venom, particularly in areas prone to venomous snake attacks. attacks. Kamba further noted that hospital visits in Kitui County have risen by 37%, urging residents to seek immediate medical attention at the nearest facility in case of snake bites. Additionally, to safeguard the drugs and ensure accountability, the ministry has also rolled out digital monitoring systems aimed at preventing theft and other forms of malpractice.
Tumeweka dawa hizo kwa mahospitali 86 katika kaunti yetu, na tumetumia mpango hii katika kila sub county zikiwa 8. Tumetafuta hospitali ile kubwa, that is level 4, then health centers several na a number of dispensaries. Na kisasa tumeweka hardware, yani computers na the system katika hospitali zetu zikiwa 14. Tumeweka mtandao ndio tunaweza kudispense madawa yetu tukitumia.
All right, and President William Ruto has declared there is rampant corruption in Parliament, promising to end it immediately. Speaking in Karen, Nairobi, during a meeting with a group of lawmakers from the Azimio and Kenya Kwanza coalition, Ruto also noted that only a handful of leaders have the courage to openly call out corruption. In his address, Ruto criticized the conduct of some MPs accused of engaging in bribery and extortion, saying such practices undermine parliamentary accountability and erode public trust. The president further raised questions about the position of the chairperson of Parliament's Welfare Committee, urging MPs to demonstrate transparency and accountability in serving the interests of citizens rather than personal gain.
There is legitimate concern. Let me ask, for example, the latest Sokohuru in the Senate. Where does somebody find 150 million? Where? Is that his money? That is money that belongs to the county. Is that correct or not correct? Yes. Let me ask you, members of parliament who are seated here. Do you, for example, know, do you, for example, know that a few members of your committee collected 10 million shillings so that you could pass that law on anti-money laundering? Did you get the money? So, going forward, si tunataka tukubaliane, si we are one team. Yes, there are people who are destroying the credibility of Parliament. And they are collecting money in the name of Parliament. And some of the time, or most of the time, that money never gets to Parliament, it gets to a few people.
Of course, more of that story in our subsequent bulletin at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. And away from that, residents of Nguviu in Manyata constituency, Embu County, face major disruptions as the Kithiga-Kiandome-Kamwove road may soon be closed. The road, vital for transporting goods and accessing essential services, could become inaccessible if 50 families who surrendered their land for its construction are not compensated by the Embu County government. Speaking in Kiandome village, the chairperson of the affected families, Bresio Njeru, expressed frustration over the 4-year delay in compensation. Njeru explained that the community had eagerly supported the road project since 2015, willingly offering their land when the county government initiated construction in 2022. However, despite repeated efforts to seek compensation, no payments have been made. The families are now demanding immediate action from the Embu County government to avert a crisis that could disrupt livelihoods for thousands.
Sababu ile ilifanya tukubali ni kuwa inashughulikia wanafunzi wa shule, inashughulikia wale wanaenda kanisa, wale wanaenda hospitali na wale wanaenda dukani na sokoni pamoja. Na kwa hivyo tunaomba hao watu walipwe, ndivyo gharama yao na shida ile manayo waweze kutatua mashida yao. Hata tuna waziwazi kwa kuwa kuna wengine bado wamekufa kabla hawajalipwa.
Sisi ndio tuko na hii masida ya hii barabara ambaye ilianza kulimwa mwaka wa 2015 na tulipeana hii masamba yetu kwa roho safi ndio tupate barabara za kutusaidia. Tuliambiwa tutalipwa mashamba, tulipeana masamba iling'olewa, manjani chai, mandisi kang'olewa, kahawa kang'olewa, hata miti, na hatukupata mtu wa kutusaidia.
Right, and away from that, police in Narok County have launched investigations into the killing of a Masai Mara University employee and student who allegedly died at the hands of a mob over claims of cattle theft. Narok Police Commander Rico Ngare confirmed that 3 suspects, Felix Lemomo, Dennis Lanke and Brian Lanke, have been arrested to assist in probing the death of Gideon Makuyo. All right, that concludes news now at 4 p.m. More of those stories in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Do enjoy the rest of your viewership. Good afternoon.